those exact barricades, they are now surrounding the police station completely, and they are not letting anybody in and out without really checking on them. So police at a heightened alert. They're just freaked out that somebody came up here and actually assassinated some of their officers, Greg. Crazy amount of sharks, 57 of them found dead, all just a couple months old. And you could not have picked a better day to come out here and enjoy the best music in Mobile. Everything and out, we'll take a walk about 30 feet, and 30 days ago, in Mobile, they just approved a $1 million contract, which is huge for the city. It's America's rainiest city. Police and the FBI are investigating a potential terrorist attack. A suspect stabbed 9 people in a mall yesterday. Paul LePage of Maine has been embroiled in controversy stemming from his dislike of the press and his unorthodox ways, which some find offensive or worse. Now it's to a story about how one business is finding success with the help of technology. Technology that is enabling those who have a dream of having a successful business. You see this line I'm drawing right here? Right on the other side, not too long ago, there would have been water there. And like magic, 30 days later, this beach now filled with a lot of hard work, and a lot of people are certainly enjoying it. Not everybody talks to you for stories like these, so we're going to try something else to get people's opinions. Police say one of the most popular ways guns are stolen is when you leave them in your car unlocked. And when you walk away, you're presenting a crime of opportunity, which can be extremely dangerous for the entire community. Zachary K. Well, K is as far as we got, and the last name before Zach told me he was the guy kicking off the home opener at Hank Aaron Stadium.
Throwing out the first pitch.
Okay, have you been practicing?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday fans from all over welcomed the Bay Bears to the 2016 Minor League AA season. And one of their biggest fans, Ryan Weaver, did not mince any words. You're here at the Bay Bears game, huh?
Yep.
You a big baseball fan?
Mm-hmm.
How long you been coming to the baseball games for?
I don't know.
One thing Weaver did know, he was ready to play some ball. So were some guys who didn't get much rest this offseason. What was the offseason like? It's an opportunity for players to make it to the big show. Scouts analyzing everyone's play, even the fans had an eye for talent.
This is NBC. We could use you back in Philadelphia.
Okay, you want to talk? You can talk to my boss.
Come on, we're going to bring him to Philadelphia to work for NBC, okay?
Bads Bigham having a blast at her first Bay Bears game.
I like the 7th inning stretch. That's all I know about baseball.
And why do you like the 7th inning stretch?
Because I know it's almost over.
You can see by the smile on her face, you don't have to be a fan to have fun. There's still 60 games to be played, featuring some true ball players. And it's plenty of time for us to learn baseball's anthem. Take me out to the...
Baseball.
Take 2. Take me out to the ball game. Can you sing that for us real quick? Get us started for the baseball season?
Really? No, because I don't know how to sing it.
Take me out to the...
Ball game.
Here in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, everybody's throwing up the cowabunga, and they're also throwing all of your stuff you leave behind away. It's all a part of a new beach initiative, which is really paying off this Memorial Day weekend.
Hi!
It's the unofficial, kind of official start to beach season.
We're loving it. I'm loving looking at the waves and all the people, and I'm having an extravagant Memorial Day.
Notice these beaches are sparkling because the new rule, you leave it behind, then it's mine.
Those are the breaks. If you leave your stuff behind, it gets taken.
Just like you're at home. What kind of rules did you have for your
You leave it on the floor, it's gone, okay? That's it. It's mine. It belongs to me if you leave it on the floor.
Orange Beach and Gulf Shores officials come out every night picking up generic beach items for safety reasons. On Memorial Day weekend, in 2 days, officials picked up over 200 chairs and close to 50 tents. We need about 40 more moms and 40 more grandmoms out here. What do you think?
Are you offering me a job? I'll be happy to take it. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for one as we speak.
About 40 chairs they took yesterday, so we need about 40 more of you setting the rules around here. What do you think?
Oh, if you had 40 more of me setting the rules, this beach would be clean.
So is the Leave Only Footprints campaign a good idea? Just ask the most popular guy at the beach and his kombucha monkey named Hollywood. Your message to them, I mean, no monkeying around?
I would say no monkeying around. Just come down here, have a good time, bring your family, and do the family thing. Don't come back crazy and, trash the beaches up.
My son. You ain't going down there. Why? We got a supervisor coming up here.
A heartbreaking moment as a father tries to enter a horrific crime scene. His son, one of the victims in a brutal mass murder, authorities say Derek Dearman committed here Saturday morning.
For 6 years, total 20-year career as a prosecutor, and I've never seen a scene where there were 5 people that were brutally and viciously murdered, and that's what we have here.
Officials say Robert Brown, Chelsea Reed, Justin Reed, Joseph Turner, and Shannon Randall were victims of Dearman. Chelsea Reed was 5 months pregnant, increasing the total to 6 victims. Captain Paul Birch with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office says Dearman used multiple methods to kill them all here in this secluded Citronelle home.
I don't want to describe a gruesome scene to the viewers, but it's obviously that there was some type of instrument other than a firearm used on at least one of the victims.
Before the murder, someone inside the home called 911 naming Dearman as a trespasser. Deputies say local officers responded, but Dearman was gone. Eventually, deputies say Dearman would return while his victims were asleep. A day later, shattered glass, lights left on, just a few awful reminders. Authorities say Dearman was after his estranged girlfriend, Lynetta Lester. After the murders, investigators say Dearman kidnapped Lester and an infant belonging to one of the murder victims. Dearman then drove to his father's house in Greene County, Mississippi, where Dearman released both of his captives before being escorted by Dearman's father to the Greene County Sheriff's Office.
This will be a capital murder offense. I mean,
The families are going to say drugs are not an excuse to kill 5 people.
Well, obviously they haven't been on drugs.
Here at the Mobile Big Game Fishing Club, we almost had a record-breaking day, and somebody was about 50 pounds short from walking away from here with about $1 million.
He's going to be about $1 million richer in a minute.
It's one of the biggest blue marlins to ever be caught in the state of Alabama.
128.
When it came time to the weigh-in, a mighty fish was just oh so close at 806 pounds.
45 pounds short of a state record.
The state record is 845, and if this fish weighed more, the Mobile Big Game Fishing Club was prepared to cut a check that would have been hook, line, and sinker for the most of us.
So that fish would eat a 50-pound yellowfin tuna for breakfast. So it eats one more fish for breakfast before it gets weighed in, and it's worth $1 million.
500 people in 85 boats tried to do just that on Memorial Day weekend. The man who now holds the second largest blue marlin in state history may be glad his work is over.
Took 3 hours and 45 minutes of hard work. So I won't go to the gym for a couple weeks.
Burroughs has been fishing on his boat dubbed Quick Time for 13 years on this dock and has an appreciation anyone in the sport of fishing can relate to.
It's a lot of fun. Look how beautiful the fish is. You almost hate to kill this fish. It's so pretty.
And to reel this new angler's tale in with a beautiful ending, the club donates the meat to an organization in Mobile which will feed hundreds, while spectators ponder a quest for another fish, which could make you rich enough to buy the simple things. What would a 10-year-old Tory do with $1 million?
I would buy an iPhone 6.
And then bank the rest, right?
Yeah.
And I asked Mr. Burroughs, what's he going to be doing with this big fish? Well, they're going to make a replica of it. He said,